We are live. Who's the first? White card, nothing light. Oh no, hold on. It's not, it's a Haas. I think. Hello guys, anyway, welcome to FPSL Division 2 Round 5, Azerbaijan. I'm trying, hold on, who the hell, where is this Haas? Oh, here it is. Is it Morris? Is there anyone in front of him? Oh, there's no Zach in front of him. No, there's not. I think it's someone's crashed sector 2. I think it's Morris who's the first one to set a lap. So we're going to go on board with Morris for the whole lap, but welcome. I'll let everyone start flooding in. I'm just going to quickly check Discord. That is all the stuff's gone on in Discord and everything like that. But it is only just me today, unfortunately, which is okay, to say the least. I'm just quickly checking something else as well. So I haven't watched any of Morris's lap, but he's going to go provisional P1, and then it's going to be someone, knowing Light's giving a slipstream to someone behind. I don't know who it is, but it is knowing Light. So whoever that is getting a great slipstream. Is that oh, it's Carl. Wow. So Carson has just got a toe and a half to put himself provisional P1. That time might even stay, as Connor is out. He's crashed somehow, middle sector, final sector. I'm just trying to find. Oh my god, jeez, my Discord's going off. I must have turn the notifications off. That got that channel. There you go. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, so Carson's gone P1 provisionally, but that is a monumental time to beat. I don't think he's going to do it. Cloud has set a fastest lap, so Cloud is DQ'd from the session now, as he has not followed procedure. I will inform him. Yeah, Cloud had a qualifying ban, and I informed him before, and he hasn't listened, so he is now DQ'd. If anyone in the chat or is talking to Cloud or could get into. Yeah, if anyone is in the chat. What do we think predictions are for this race, anyway, guys? Got anyone in a lap? Puns back. Who are we going to go with? Anyone? Sankey Dead's going to be the next set of lap. Oh, whoever the Ferrari is behind is going to get a little bit of a slipstream. That's if they're setting the lap. So Klaus has continued on his lap and has set another one. He has improved, even though he is DQ'd, and I've stated it at the end of the day. So yeah, Sankey did set a lap. Anyway, let's go. Someone's just obliterated the. Where do we see that? We was on board with that TRT Relkio, who's just on board. Let's go to M Short. Oh, he's right on the right side of the track. Or the left side of the track. We have got a couple of new guys today for the first time in the season. Let's have a look. Who's making their debut today in FPSL? Red's LMR 56 hasn't come out yet, and Smile, it's Kyle, which is a great name, as I've said it just then. He did just cut that corner, but anyway, Kieran is about to set his lap. Obviously, he's in a title fight now, isn't he? Really, him, Carson are in a title fight. Let's just have a little rundown of the standings whilst we're at it. Let's have a look at what the Division 2 standings are like as we go into round 5. Okay, so we'll see the top 2 guys who are still top 2 are actually not even racing in Division 2 anymore, which is quite annoying. We have Carson, who's leading Kieran by 10 points going into round 5 after Carson's win last week. And then we've got Alexi after that, who is just 26 points behind them. So if he can get a good showing today, he could still gain them points back. So it's going to be a bit of a fight. And then there's a bit of a gap behind to Sankey Dead, and there's a lot of guys who have scored points but minimal points. So it's still good battle so far in this the season. But we just watched Kieran set a lap. So is Evan, who is another guy who was last week a strong debutant in his first race of the season. As we're on board, that lovely Alfa Romeo, everyone loves that car this year, don't they? So yeah, I do hope that Cloud is listening in that Discord, because if not, and he has an incident today, he's going to get himself in a lot of trouble that it does not need to happen, because he should have looked at Discord. I posted it every Monday, everyone knows, every Monday it goes up, and then every day the race, so when we get to race day, I remind the drivers that they've got a qualifying ban, or they've got a whatever race ban, or obviously race ban they won't get a seat, but a qualifying ban, or they're taking time penalties on, etc. As we just watched Evan go P3, and we've got oh sorry, I forgot as well, we've got Twitch Funky, well I know him as T Funky, but it's Twitch Funky Ver, or Werner, Twitch Funky Wern, making his debut, well, back in the league again after a little hiatus. So yeah, he's back and he's put himself into P8. So it's Red Eye is on his lap. Did he have a collision there? I just saw someone having a collision. Swanee's on the lap and he's got a great tow off with his teammate or someone. Let's go in Red Eye, as he is all trying to push the car to its limits. Everyone is currently, I don't see anyone really getting close to Carson's time. Kyle's got the closest right now, but that's still 9 tenths. That tow really did help him. I want to compare, hold on. Oh no, I'm sorry, Alexi's just gone flying as someone's gone off turn 1. So Haas. It's gonna be, I don't know who, oh that's Zach, isn't it? That is Zach. Let's have a look what he's done. He's just gone straight on turn 1. Okay, he's got back onto the track now. But we've got another yellow. I know it's the same yellow flag. Let's go back on board for Swanee. Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna yawn. I don't know why. For some reason, when I'm with Harrison on comments, I don't yawn at all. Or I yawn less. But because I'm on my own now, I'm yawning all the time. But still got Vachensky, who hasn't set a lap so far. Hello guys, as Swanee puts himself up to P7. Is anyone going to beat Alex? Is anyone going to get close to Alexi and Carson? Jesus, that engine bad, isn't it? Time, we've got Kyle who's coming in, we've got what, 5.5 minutes left of the quali as it currently stands. Red's gone P10, Still got Vacensky to set a lap, who is on his out lap. He's going to be... Let's watch a full on-board lap of Vacensky. This season, he actually really does enjoy starting outside the top 10 and making his comeback through the grid. He's done it, I want to say, every race. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but most of them he hasn't started in the top 10. Oh, sorry. Most of them he hasn't started in the top 10 and he's finished in the top 10. So I'm going to go into the stream and just see a comment. Cloud has forgotten fully. Yes, I understand, Connor. He has forgotten fully. He's DQ'd, just to confirm for anyone's in the chat. He is disqualified from the whole race now. So he's just getting himself into more trouble. Because obviously if he has an incident now, then it's even worse for him. Yeah, he's on that. I've added him in the Discord. I can't do nothing more than that. I can message in the messenger chat, but that's going to ruin everyone else's, because obviously that's going to pop up on their PlayStation, and I don't really want to have to do that. But it might end up me doing that end of the day. But yeah, he is disqualified now from the race, so that's his fault. End of the day. Like I was explaining, I'm not sure if you was here, Connor, but everyone knows I submit them on the. They get updated. They get updated straight away, and then I remind them as well. Like, you have a you have that qualifying ban. Normally, you don't have to, because most people will just check the Discord and know, and you remember yourself. But yeah, that's just me. That's how I do it anyway. But oh, Red Eye's crashed in the pit lane. No, he's trying in the pit lane. Chelsea's gone P10 anyway. I'm gonna message Cloud privately and just let him know he is what's right. What? Don't know why we're on board with Cloud. Is anyone on a lap? Sankey dead, not really on a lap. Kieran's not on a lap. Chensky's not on a lap. Brett's not on a... Oh, no, is Kieran on a lap? No, he's not. He's violated again. Brett is definitely not on a lap. He's going really slow, Brett. Knowing Light is in the pits. Colin has retired. I don't know why Colin doesn't set soft laps. I am confused by Colin sometimes. Anyway, no more I can say. So we've got what, Relkio, Connor, who are not setting. So the bottom three are set now. So no one's going lower than 17th, but obviously Cloud isn't meant to be setting a lap. So I guess it kind of equals itself out. So at least you bottom three know you're going to finish in front of him today. I've just sent a message into the PlayStation. As we're on board with Evan, who is about to set his lap. Let's change to Kyle as he's on a lap. He's up by a lot as well. Kyle. I kind of underestimated everyone's time ability, didn't I? So Carlson just set a really good banker, really. And everyone else is just trying to get towards that. Get through. Anyone has any thoughts on who's going to win the race today? As Button's back's joined back. I don't know what's happened to Button. As Red Eye's joined back as well. A lot of cars are retiring. Someone's just retired on track on the left side, I think, or they're going slow. Someone's crashed, which is Twitch. You can see in the middle sector. Evan is going normal speed. Vachenski's going slow, final middle of the sector. Evan's about to set a lap. I would invite Buttons back and Red again, but I'll do that in between this session, as Evan is going to be maybe the first driver to set a lap, which after the clock. This comes across the line. Is he going to improve? He does improve up to P4, so a good lap for Evan. Just beats the clock as well. Who have we got next? Someone's just set. Okay, no, it hasn't. Oh, no, who is it? I think it was Zach. I don't know who's next. It's going to be Vicente. Oh, is Vicente going to block Kieran? Oh, has Kieran missed the time? Has Kieran missed the time? I think he might have missed it. He definitely has. As a Red Bull just goes even faster. It's Alexi again. Even faster. Puts himself into P1. We've got a Haas coming now. Is it Morris Minor? It is Morris Minor who's coming into the pits. So who's next now to cross the line? It's Williams from the looks of it. It is Knowing Light. Where's he going to go? I will check the comments in a second, guys. Knowing Light as he comes across to set his lap. There's someone getting a great tow just behind. Is that Carson? That's Carson again. Carson is going to nick pole by this, I think. He's going to nick pole. He's going to take pole. Carson is the luckiest guy alive. He's had both his laps he's set. He's had slipstream and DRS both times. We've both caught him on stream as well. As Swanee's next across the line. We've got anyone else after that? Zach? Is he? Oh no, he's not on the lap. I think that's it. That is it. So the rundown is Carson, Alexi, Kyle, Evan. Kyle's on his debut, just to confirm as well, and he's reserved, so well done to him. Evan, Knowing Light, Swanee, Twitch Funky. I'm going to have to get you saying Twitch Funky. I'm just going to call him Funky. Funky P7 on his debut. I'll continue from P7 when it shows me. But yeah, great qualifying. I think Carson will take the pole position, obviously, but it's a bit of a gut puncher for Alexi, because he was potentially on pole without that slipstream effect. But anyway, Brett P8, about to say Gordon, but it's Tricky P9, Vachenski P10, probably the worst place on the grid, but I started from yesterday, so Zach, best place on the grid. Red, Kieran, shocking qualifying for Kieran. Buttons back, Cloud, who's obviously DQ'd now for the rest of the race, as I've stated, but I don't know if it's going to happen, but he needs to pull into the pits lap 1 and retire. Morris Minor P16, Sankey Dead 17, 18 Colin, and rounding up the 20 is Connor and TRT Relkio. So I'm going to invite people just before we start, but I'm going to quickly check the invites, the messages. So here we are for the race. Whilst we're in formation lap, I will just invite, I think it's Buttons back and Red, for the guys who left. Just give them an extra invite because I'm nice. Who am I inviting? Who did I say I was going to invite? Oh, Red's got an invite. And sorry, I'm trying to watch Discord and trying to watch the stream. Hold on, who else? Buttons back. Borden's back, Borden's back, Borden's back. Where is he? Where is Borden's back? There he is. We've got a DQ, just okay, so hold on, we're back in stream. Jesus, why are so many guys getting DQ'd? What's happened here, boys? 4 guys have been DQ'd. Cloud's just gone straight on. So Cloud's been DQ'd again. Is that track? If he causes a safety car, it's going to be even more problems for you, Cloud. So just retire in the pits. Or even leave. You can even leave and your car will be ghost. But we preferably don't leave. We don't like you because you're still going to get a drive license point for leaving as well. But you should have listened to the rules, in the day, if you're watching the stream. Like I've said, Connor was here when I stated it, and a couple of others as well. I did state the penalties, and everyone knows how it goes around. But anyway, let's try and focus on the race now. What are we going to have? Telemetry. Oh, jeez, who's got... Oh, why... Oh, all of them have got gearbox problems. What the hell? The top 3 all have broken gearboxes. You can just hear it going past. Look. Definitely top 2. Not Kyle. Sorry, top 2 definitely have it. Oh no, Carson's is fixed. Why are they going so slow? It's formation that way, it's not safety car. Gee, okay, let's realise we just had 4 guys DQ. Let's have a look at the tyre situation actually quickly whilst we're at it. So everyone from 11th down. Oh Jesus! 11th and 12th from mediums, and then everyone else has gone for the hards, which is really surprising actually, because if you go mediums, you can do the 2-stop, and I found out yesterday the 2-stop was actually really good strategy. Well, that's because I did have a VSC as well, but it's still a good strategy. Sorry, I was just replying to Cloud. He wants to let everyone through, but I just said be careful when you can, obviously, but be careful no one hits you. Because if that happens, that is really unfortunate, isn't it? Like, it's just shit. So here we are, about to start the race. I'm going to quickly check on the stream whilst we're at as well. We've got the 5 red lights that have gone out. But 5 red lights and lights out the way we go, but they're actually not going out because obviously everyone knows we've got about 30-second delay in this game. So we are aboard with Carson. Going to go to Alexi, get a better camera angle. And it's 5 red lights and away we go. And it's 4 wide and Kyle's into the lead of the Grand Prix. Kyle's into the lead of the Grand Prix. We've got a lot of contact behind. There's a big clusterfuck. Sorry, no, I mean to swear, but it is generally a clusterfuck. As what's happened here to Sankey dead is there's a lot of people behind who have made up a lot of positions. You can see Connor's made up a load. There's damage everywhere. It's lap 1. Have we got damage? Doesn't look like any McLarens have, so it looks like the top 7 or 8 are currently unscathed or undamaged. Does that make sense? But Kyle is streaking out in front. 1.2 seconds now he's got already in the first lap. Has Carson, who's going to get the first damage through the castle? Is anyone going to get damage through the castle? Doesn't look like it. Looks like both McLarens might need to switcheroo in a second. We've got Vachensky just behind him, we've got Twitch, and a lot of guys are going wide at that corner, aren't they? Kieran needs to start making his way through the grid in the second. He's struggling. Knowing Light is probably the biggest loser out. He's got damage. Knowing Light has got damage, can confirm. So let's quickly just change to net positions. Who's gained the most out of all these positions? So Connor has gained 7 places, and T has gained 4. So this is an interesting... Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, I thought that was a crash then. It wasn't. as Kyle sets the fast lap. We've got Gordon going through on... Can you say stop Gordon? It's tricky going through as... Is Cloud going to box? Cloud doesn't box, so Cloud, you're DQ'd, you need to box. Just to confirm, you need to box. I will message in the thing, but he does need to box. But we've had a great little start here. Alexi's really dropped off his top group, and Carson's closed the group down now. So got a lot of people with damage. I think the bottom 5 all had damage right now. So what? Vachensky. We've got a bit of a battle here. We've got a... Oh, it's damage in front. Who's that? There was a Ferrari there, isn't it? Who is that? I don't know who that was. Someone had damage just in front of Twitch. Might have been Brett. As Gordon's got damage now. Definitely has. He's got it on the right side of his car. I don't know what's happened. But he's going to have to box to convert to the 2-stop, it looks like. So that's not the greatest of days for Gordon again in this league. I think he's only had 1 finishing position so far, and he's got points in that as he comes into the pit. This is the first top runner to pit. Still in the chance, so you never know. It's Baku. As we've got TRT, Rokio and Kieran going side by side. It's turn 1. Kieran stays in position, but TRT Rokio is going to get the switch back. It's a great little bit of move. He's going to get the inside of the lane. He is. That lovely green helmet. Looks like Hulkenberg back when he used to race. As we've still got Cloud on the field. Cloud, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. This is going to be fun. It's annoying, like. I don't know what else I can do. I've said it. He's seen the message. He responded and still hasn't done it. I'm just going to go onto stream. Yes, James. Let's hope. I was 8 temps up and clicked the club. Snowing in the race apparently. Okay. But anyway, let's try. Okay, so the bottom guys now are... There's a bit of a gap, isn't there? I'm trying to see a couple of battles. We've got Alexi closing down, finally. We've got Connor, who's just gone through on red. Oh, yellow flags to 2. Is that that's a safety car. That's a safety car. What's happened here then? Knowing Light, are you going to show us? Is he gone on? Straight turn. Is he gone on? I think he's gone on down the escape road and crashed. Oh, he's hit. How has he done that? I don't know how he's done that. I don't know how he's done that, but something's happened there. So this is a great chance for Cloud to retire if he needs to. Well, he does need to, but Cloud, please retire. He's not going to retire, and everyone else is going to pit. And okay, so it looks like a lot of people converted to a 2-stop from what it looks like. I can see a couple of medium runners. This is going to be a hectic pit lane, isn't it, though? There's a couple of guys who are going to get held, like Colin's going to get held massively. Hold on, I just remembered Gordon's just pit before that, hasn't he? So Gordon might even come out in front of Brett. He's going to be really close. I don't think he is. No, he's not. He's definitely coming in front of his teammate, though. So Gordon hasn't even lost any time whatsoever. If anything, he's gained time. All the one-stoppers are maybe going to go to the end, like 100% now. As Connor has another disappointing day in Division 2. So we've got the leader right now is Zach, the reserve. I called him Zach, but his definitely name probably isn't Zach. But anyway, we've got TRT Relkio in the Renault. Keep on forgetting this is a Renault team, isn't it? This is a TRT team, basically. Both divisions have full TRT, and I'm pretty sure that isn't scripted, but James did PayPal me £20, or sorry, euros, just to confirm the Renault. Yeah, we don't really talk about that situation. But yeah, we've got what, full TRT. Well, I say TRT. Carson isn't a TRT, but he still is TRT. Everyone still knows him as TRT Carson. So we've got a bit of a lag, isn't there, somewhere around here. I think it's a general lobby from what I can see. So it's probably me lagging myself. Yeah, it looks like everyone is lagging. So I do apologise. I'll turn off my phone internet. But anyway, we've got everyone. So the top 5 all haven't pit. Top 6, sorry, all haven't pit. Which is Zach. This might be good for Zach. He might be able to go the 1 stop, you know. I don't know why he's revving his car out. He might be able to though. He really might be able to. He's on the mediums. I'd like to see if your guys' thoughts quickly actually. Do you think he could make the end? Don't go into the pits, make the end. Okay, at least you're going to risk it. But say we've got what, 3 laps of safety car potentially. Maybe not, maybe 2. He's going to be what, 7 lap old mediums. He's only got to push what, 20. No, if he can do 19 or 18, that's perfect. I think he could do this, you know. I genuinely think he can take mediums to that window. Another what, 13 laps? Maybe not. Might find it really difficult. But then you can just stretch the softs out, I guess, couldn't you? A bit longer. I think probably the hards will probably still. So TRT Relkio and Kieran are probably in prime position because all these guys here who have pit, I don't know if they're going to make it, you know. Like Carson probably won't, Kyle won't. I've just realised Kyle got jumped in the pit lane. I don't think these guys will make it. Alexi's lost a lot of positions in the pit lane, hasn't he? I don't think these guys will because they're all on mediums. Who's the only one? Half the grid is on mediums. Like, that is really annoying. Yeah, half the grid is on mediums. If anyone has any suggestions on or whatever, their thoughts on what's going to happen, it doesn't look like it's going to rain, so no, there's no snow or anything like that. But it would be interesting to be fair. Favourite? Who do you guys favourite right now? As this is really jumbled up the grid because Carson now to win, he's still got to overtake 6 more drivers. So very interesting to say the least. 6 more drivers, save his tyres, but then maybe pit again if not, and then re-overtake drivers as well. Safety car's in this lap, so that really does in the medium runners. That really does. As he's backed up the whole grid. Can we get a better angle? As we can see the safety car rapidly going through the end of the race. As everyone is caught up. Did have a safety car yesterday, and if anyone didn't watch the stream yesterday, it's on the channel somewhere. If you're on PC or phone, it's on videos, or so you can look at the playlists. Has he gone already? I think the safety car's not in the pit lane. Oh no. This could be. Oh, he's just timed it perfectly. He's timed it perfectly. What a start from Zach. He's got a great launch. Have you got any movers behind? I don't think anyone has. Oh, as Evan and Twitch are going side by side into turn 1. And Carson's got through on Sankey dead, and so's Kyle as well. It's really nip and tuck down here. Don't make a mistake, you don't want to lose your wing again after you've just been lucked back into the race. But this is where Zach now needs to start extending as Evan down the inside. So Sanker is just losing and losing out on positions right now as he defends from T-Funky. But as T-Funky going to go down, he's inside as there's ghosting for some reason. I don't know if they're actually ghosting or it's just me seeing them ghost, but is he gonna make the move? He has made the move into the turn. So Sankey there's lost what, 4 positions in the space of a lap. And now Carson's on the back of Cloud, who shouldn't be in the race, but we move on. Is he gonna make the move? is you don't make it down here. Yeah, please don't. So we've got Sankey, they're going to get Alexi's trying to get through now on Sankey. So there is a train falling behind Sankey Deadwood. So Alexi needs to get through now quickly as possible. You can't make it here because it's very dangerous. But it's really tight. Don't lose anything. Is anyone going to hit the wall? Is anyone? Oh my God, there's a massive train. They're 3 wide down here. 3 wide, the 2 McLarens and the Mercedes Ferrari is Swanee, and both McLarens are through. Swanee makes it, someone's in the pit, Sankey Dead's in the pit. I don't know what's happened there to Sankey Dead, and so is Brett. Brett's maybe got damage turned into somewhere as Cloud's got overtaken by what's his face, Carson. Swanee's up to P10 and so's Tricky now. So Alexi needs to close his 2-second gap. Alexi lost 2 seconds in that space of time. Jesus. So it's really a top 9 right now who are trying to stretch away, and it looks like even then there's a gap between Kieran and TRT Relkio. Oh no, sorry, no, Buttons back and TRT Relkio. Buttons back and Kieran. Is there? Hold on, no, what? No, there's a gap between there's a gap between Kieran and Relkio. So it looks like Zach's holding up perfectly as Relkio probably has the pace to get through. This would be his first finish in Div 2. I don't think he's finished a race in Div 2. I don't know though, actually. I think he hasn't. But this will be his first. I just want to check the stream's still going on. I hasn't seen. Yeah, it's still going on. As you've got a couple of. Oh, is Carson going to get a correct run on there on Buttons back? He is standing inside. Is Buttons back going to let it happen? He is. No point fighting it. 2 different races. As a lot of the hard runners are trying to just eke their way through. As Cloud is down the inside, it's going to be contact or not? No, there's not. Oh, we've got a lot of movers. So Cloud's just got in front of Buttons back. As Kyle gets in front as well. Oh, did Kyle lose his wing? I don't know if he did, but he might have done. As Alexi's finally caught back up, and as Carson gets through on Kieran, is Kieran. Oh, it's Kieran. I mean, not Kieran. Let's hold on. There's been a bit of damage. There must have been contact between the top 2. As Zach's in the wall, and there's a massive crash. It's a huge crash. Huge. I think. Oh, this huge crash. Safety car. I don't know what's happened there, but I think Kieran went through on Zach, and Zach obviously had wing damage and made contact again, which caused Carson to crash into him. And Carson has got damage, to confirm he has got damage. And these two got 5-second time penalty, which will be unavailable to take off, because they will serve it, I'm guessing, because they probably will pit it. But, oh, that is... Oh, Zach crashes under the safety car. No, what a way to end your race. Romain Grosjean style. Exactly the same place, I think, as well, wasn't it? I generally think that's the exact same place. I think Romain Grosjean did it when he famously said, I think Harrison hit me. But I don't know what's going to happen now, because TRT Relkio he had a massive lead. He had a 4-second lead after that, and he's going to get a pit stop here. He's going to go to the mediums to the end of the Grand Prix. That's a risky move. I wouldn't have done it if I was him. I don't know why he's gone to the pits. Oh, I don't think that's the right move to make. I really don't. I think he's going to struggle to the end now. 17 laps is a long way to go. Well, say 13 or 14 of them are racing laps. That's still a long way. Oh, I don't know if that's the right thing to do. He had the track position. He could have. Oh. He's also just held up Carson as well, just to confirm. As Carson goes on the hards to the end, so Carson will make the end of the race. As Wachensky and a lot of others have come in. I don't know. Anyone got any thoughts on if TRT Rokio is going to make the end? If any of the guys are still watching, I don't think he is. He's gone on fresh. I don't think any of the medium runners who have just set them, or even if they're on the mediums anyway, I don't think they're going to make the ends. Unless there's another safety car, maybe. That's the only thing we could save him. But I would have stayed on the hards for another couple and hoped for a safety car, or just assumed everyone's going to be struggling at the ends. Because he would have definitely made the one-stop work. Everyone, that's the normal strategy, hard to soft. So I'm confused why he's pit onto them. I really am. But that was his chance. He could definitely have won this race. I genuinely think he had the pace. It looked like. A lot of the guys didn't pit, so Buttons Back hasn't pit, which is smart from Buttons Back, because obviously you get your chance. So as I don't know what I don't know what I'm trying to say. I forgot what I was thinking, but yeah, I think it's a smart play from Buttons Back, because the medium runners' tyres will, as soon as the safety car's over, so in the next lap I'm guessing, it's going to be, what, 16 laps to go. Their hards will take into lap 20, I think, easy, especially after the 2 safety cars. Mediums are maybe stretch to lap 20, like, stretch. So his tyres will be better shape by about lap 14, 15, I would say latest, maybe even sooner for some people. But so I think Buttons Back's in a good bit of in a good position right now. I generally do, as Morris has gone back onto the hards from where he started on. So Morris will make the end of the Grand Prix now. I do believe he's on 2 lap old hards. Yeah, I think he will. Buttons Back. I'm actually. I don't even know who to. I don't know if anyone wants to make a suggestion of who's going to win this Grand Prix. Be my guest. I don't know who's going to win. I generally think anyone on the grid now could make could win this race, because everyone is in a situation. We've got hard runners who can make it. If there's another safety car, the mediums might be able to make it to the end. If there's not another safety car, the mediums won't be able to make it to the end, I don't think. Even the hards are going to be lucky. Like Buttons Back has to pit. He hasn't even pit yet, so he's going to have to at some stage. If we was talking about all the medium runners currently now not be able to make it, you'd think the first driver who could make it is Gordon. So Tricky, he would be the one to potentially win this race, because he's on the first fresh set of hards. But I don't even know. I can't even. This race has already been 20 times more entertaining than the Div 1 race. Which I am truly confused with. Oh, okay, let's go. Is the safety car going to go? Safety car is in this lap. It's called quite late actually compared to what it did last time. Let's quickly have a check. 2 comments. Swanee is quick. Carson for the comeback, I'd say. Good shout, Jack. The only thing I think is Baku, and there's a lot of chances to lose a bit of damage or anything like that. So it's possible, but I think there might be a stretch where it isn't, and the guys who are on the mediums at the front, if they have got a pit again, they could potentially get that gap and then overtake him again with the fresh softs. But it's a good shout. Miles has said Swanee is quick. Miles is a new Division 1 driver, just to confirm as well. Reserve. Sorry, new Division 1 reserve. Someone's overtaking people down the back for some reason. I think it's because we're going so slow. This reminds me of who did this? I don't know who did this, and Kyle was gone, and everyone else is going. So it's going to be side by side all the way down to the line. Let's try and get a fucking better angle. Jesus. Oh, we've got side by side. It's going to be hectic. Oh, a bit of a crash. There's already damage. There's damage already. Is that Relkio? I think Relkio's given a bit of damage to Kieran.
I think we just caught that on stream, but it looked like Relkio just didn't give room into Kieran where he was, but we have to, obviously, if it's reported, we'll have a look into it. But Colin and Red changed positions whilst we're at it. Oh, as Relkio just hit the back of... Did he? I don't know actually. I've not. But Carson has gained 2 positions from the start, so it's a great start for Carson to get back on track. He's got in front of probably his rival, Kieran, as Buttons Back loses 3 positions off the start. So that's not good for him. But there's so much action, I don't even know how to look. As we've also talked about, Kyle has extended his lead to nearly 2 seconds now to start. As Buttons Back gets through on... No, hold on, is Colin overtaking Buttons Back? Or was Buttons Back overtaking... Oh, let's go! Huge crash, another safety car, surely! A VSC, fuck me! How is that a VSC? That is unlucky for Colin as well, just to confirm. Because he has got a 5-second penalty and probably damage now for nothing. Has he got... I'm guessing he's... That was... I hope you guys on the stream liked that. It was quite interesting, wasn't it? Getting to see the all of 1 lap. Yeah, oh, Colin's got huge damage. Huge damage. So now, this opens up the possibility for all the guys at the front to pit for the hards. If I was Kyle, I'd dive in. Kyle's not gonna. I would have to. You'd have to change it up. You'd have to. Someone pit in. Alexi pit in. Oh my god. They've got a free pit stop to box in. They could potentially come out just behind Carson. They haven't took the opportunity. Such dummies. Sorry to call them dummies, but they're close enough. As we've got a lot of people who just pit. Colin's gone to the back. I feel bad for Colin. He's just got damage for no reason. So, hold on. So, there's a massive gap between... There's a huge gap between Relkio and Red. 5 seconds near enough now. So... It's going to be interesting, really, isn't it? As we've got a couple of movers. Wachensky gets passed by 2 people there. So the top 5 are really just stretching away, but then Kyle's stretching away from the rest of the top 5. If that makes sense. So I think the top 5 have already set now for a while. We're going to be watching the rest of the pack. As if Gordon can stick with... Please keep calling him Gordon. If Tricky... Oh, another VSC has just been... Someone's crashed? Someone crashed? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we've got this glitch again. We had the glitch yesterday in Division 1 where there was like a safety VSC for like constantly out for like 3 laps. And I want to say, have we maybe potentially got this penalty, this glitch again? If I was Evan or anyone else, I'd box now to get the undercut on Kyle. Someone has. Swanee got in. Swanee's took my... Yes, Swanee! He's took my not my initiation, but my thing. And he's pit. So he's going to go to the hard to the end, I'll suggest. Yes, he has. 13 laps, easily doable. Just to confirm, he's going to make the end. He's going to drop all the way down to near enough the back, but he's going to make the end. As we've got... Oh, Alexi and are going side by side. Are they going to... Oh, it's going to be really tight on that. Oh, it's really tight. Is Alexi going to get the switch back on him? Or down the inside? No, he's not. So they get to live another day. Evan, as Red is losing the back, and TRT and Cloud. And has Carson got damage still? No, he hasn't. He's just slow. You'd have thought, as obviously everyone suggested, that Carson would be even on the hards, as he's one of the quicker drivers in the league. He would be rapidly catching up and still behind, but he's outside the 1 second margin. As you've got another comment, I'll check in next lap or something. But this is a good sign for Tricky, as he doesn't look like he's dropping off. So if Tricky can keep with, as we've got a VSC in the exact same place again. I generally think it's a glitch. I hope it goes within 3 laps like it did last time. If it doesn't, this is BS. All I can say is, if anyone who is still a driver are watching, I'm sorry. It's the same for the Div 1 guys yesterday. I was sorry as well, but Problem is, I can't. It's just the game for some reason being shit. Like, Red's got a drive through. At least that VSC lasted for less time, so that's an improvement, I guess. But Red's got a, that's really done him in there. He's got a drive through now. I can't do nothing about it though. I'm sorry, but I can't. So Cloud is rapidly. Oh, is Cloud going to make the move? No, he's not. So Gordon now. Gordon, Jesus. Tricky is catching, but he's got the gap. Someone's. So I can just hear a constant, terrible engine in my ear. So yeah, the bottom four look like they're going to be set for the rest of the race. So it's just the top guys now. Okay, let's have a look. We've got another comment coming in. I'm going to have a check now. Hopefully it's about this terrible game. Yeah, that's what I believe as well, Miles. Miles just suggested that the top four should definitely pit, which I don't know. I don't know why they haven't. And yeah, King has just said what I've said. The game is wank. It's weird though, because the game is literally gifting the top four free pit stops. Like, they could easily pit with the VSC, especially Kyle. He's so far out in front now. The VSC comes out and he's there, so he could have pit and come out still in front of the pack behind. That's why I'm confused. Like, it's kind of good because obviously it's a free pit stop, isn't it? Like, and they're kind of exploiting a game glitch, but it's not their fault, so they could have took the. You know what I mean? It's not their fault, so they could easily took the game glitch. If that makes, I don't know if that doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense in my head. But Kyle's out, and we just missed an overtake whilst watching Kyle for no reason. As Alexi gets him into P2, as Red still keep. I think it's disappointing for Red, especially because he's got a VSC, he's got a drive-through now. As is that Relkio? We just watched hit the wall. Actually, I think we just watched him hit the wall. It definitely hit the. Renault hit the wall in the background. I'm not sure he got wind damage, but Cloud is now dropped down to P7, which obviously we've stated multiple times on the stream that he is DQ'd. It's got a constant engine glitch in my ear. So Carson looks like he's slightly starting to move through the grid. Let's have a look at the gap to the leader. How far back is he? 12 seconds. I think it's a 20-something pit stop, if I'm being right, as Kieran just makes a move into turn 2, 3. So it's. Let's go back to. Oh shit! Wrong thing. No. So Alexi has now pulled out a 1 second gap. So now Alexi's trying to hunt down Kyle. I don't know. I would love to see the tyre wear if we could get that amazing graphic that I think it's Amazon. If anyone knows the one I'm talking about in real life, when it comes up when it says the tyre wear rate. I think it's Amazon who do that one. It might not be right though, but I think it says Insights by Amazon on it. If anyone knows what the one I'm talking about, comment below. Someone's pit. Who's pit? Red Eye's just come in for his drive for, hasn't he? Yeah. Someone else comes in as well. Is that Twitch? Yeah, Twitch just come in. So the top three stay the same as Red comes in and he's still in the pitch. Jesus. So he lost some paper time actually. Was I wrong about the pit lane? How quick, how slow it is? I don't think it was that slow. Anyway, so is Relkio making the end of the race? That's the big thing I think now, because if he is, it's potentially a 1-2, isn't it? For Renault. There's no way are these Kyle making another 10 laps. No way is he making another 10 laps. Sorry, Swanee's got a huge undercut on the top four. Yeah, I think he has. I think he was the only smart one in the VSC. Because what? Red's done... What, Red did a drive-through and is only, what, 3 seconds in front of Swanee? So, you've got to think that Swanee's on course here, isn't he? He's on course for a potential podium. As we haven't got any battles actually, which is kind of annoying now. Swanee's the closest in the top, what, 12, and then behind that is Kieran behind Knowing Light. Them guys keep on changing positions every other lap. So Swanee's going to get a move here, as Evan is the first to shoot at the top 3. That penalty from Kyle as well that he's carrying, that might live to hurt him. That really might. And Swanee, is he going to make a move into turn 1? He's going to get alongside Morris, I think. Down the inside into turn 1 as Morris leaves the space. Oh, hold on, Swanee, is he going to get Evan? No, he's not. So, is that a thing for... Is that a sign? Why was Red so slow then in the pit stops? That's confused me, because surely he would be miles out in front, because Evans generally changed tyres, whereas Red would just have to drive through. So what, 2-3 second loss or gain? Compared to what Evan would have had? He would have had a 3 second slower pit stop than Red, if you know what I mean. So, I don't think Swanee's going to be then in the podium fight. Well, he is going to be in the podium fight, but not at the same time. As TRT bit of a lock-up. As disappointing for Gordon, but he still hasn't got through past Cloud. This might be his best chance now. He's in the DRS, I think. No, he's not yet, but he's in the... Oh, he's lower than 1 second. So he needs to try and make the move happen. If he can try and stay with... Oh, I think he's just dipped out of DRS, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. Okay, so Trekky's got DRS. That's the first thing you need to get. He needs to get close between this one. Stay in DRS for obviously the second bit. Get close again. Keep that, what, 5 tenths? If you can stay within 5 tenths for the whole lap and then get DRS again, you've got to move potentially into turn 1 again. Because it's actually surprisingly a really difficult track to overtake. Literally, the only overtaking places, when you think about it, are turn 1 and turn 3. Realistically, as we've got another overtake just here. I've just seen this actually. As we've got Kieran. Oh, we've got a 3 wide down the back here as well. Who's going to make the move? As Colin. Oh, as Sankey did. Oh, he's got... Jeez, we just watched that on straight. Anyway, so we just watched Kieran overtake down here. Lovely pink hat. Is Hold on, Knowing Light going to get him back? No. No, I don't think he's got enough ERS. No, he hasn't. No, definitely hasn't, surely. Oh, crash sector 3. Yes, Sankey did. As Knowing Light is going to get... No, he's not. Okay, so Swanee now needs to get through on Red Eye. Red, not Red Eye. Red. So Alexi's really closing up. This is the worrying for Kyle. This really is. So Gordon's done it. Tricky's done the exact thing I've said that he needs to do. Can I? All I want to say is I'm better than Crofty. That's all I've got to say. That's all. Mine. Come on. He's lost a bit of time to a fairness third sector, which is annoying for him, I'm guessing. Yeah, no, he might be. He's going to be out the 1 second. So he hasn't done the thing I said. He's out the 1 second. I don't think he's going to get it. He was literally 5 tenths behind when we clicked onto him. Was he or was he not? And now he's what? 7, 6 tenths. Jesus, he's used a lot of ERS there, hasn't he? Oh, that's annoying. So Red's come in for the first time today, so Swanee's there. So Swanee isn't going to be undercut. So hold on, so is Evan now going to get the undercut and Everett in the top 3? Evan might be in the range here of getting the undercut here. Because he's rapidly catching. He's just closing up to Brett now. Brett is on 11 lap old hards. And then next car to that, he's got 5 or 6 seconds, well, 5.5 to Tricky. And Tricky is stuck behind Cloud, who is just creating a gap to Carson, which
Tricky needs to get through this lap. He really does if he wants to try and stay in this podium fight. Because if not, he's going to be put back into the clutches of the top guys when they pit eventually. Which is, it's annoying for him. But Kyle is really slow. It's a 1.7 second, 1.5 now, 1.4. So has Alexei just saved his tyres more? They will be going to the soft tyres, I think. But even TRT, Relkio and Carson are right behind here. This is a mental race. We've got, what, 5 laps to go, 6 laps to go after this one. As we've got Knowing Light and Kieran. Change positions again, Jesus. So Tricky looks a lot closer now. We've got 2 fights on our hands down the end. So Kyle finally pits in the top one. Where's he going to come out? I think, is Cloud going to go into the pits? No, he's not. But makes the move happen. Well done. I thought he was going to hit the back of him there. Anyway, so Evan gets in front of Brett as well. So hold on, Evan's going to be in front of Kyle. Evan is in front of Kyle. Evan is even Swanee in front of Kyle? Oh my God, he is as well. So Swanee is in front, but I don't think he's going to stay for long. No, he's not. You could get a Rio taken straight away. Anyway, so Evan now is what the original at the top 3 who's there. He was the leader now out of this pack. So Tricky needs to open this gap up now a lot. Alexei needs to pit now to protect the undercut. As he's opened he's actually rapid. He's actually opened the gap up since having that cleaner air compared to Relkio. But Carson is also closing down, so maybe Carson is going to be finishing P1, because you would think they would have a bit of team orders and maybe Carson would just be released, because if not, then you've got Kyle and Alexei rapidly closing down. As we're going to get on board with who? Has anyone got any overtakes? Maybe Kyle's going to be the next. Yeah, Kyle's definitely going to be the next person to overtake Brett, isn't he? Somewhere as well, I've just realised I've missed Kieran crash at some stage. Don't know how I missed that, but Jesus, Kyle's going to get him before. I think Kyle's overtook before the DRS line. He definitely did. That's a wrong. Kyle forgot. Oh, has Brett got no DRS? Brett definitely didn't apply DRS there. Is Alexei still going on? Is Alexei going to go to the end? As Red, sets a fast lap of the race. Which is surprised Kyle didn't actually. So Gordon's fell back into the clouds. Gordon is just falling behind a bit short. He needs to get through Cloud as soon as possible, which he didn't. So now Evan can see them now, which is worrying for Gordon, because he had a podium on the hands, didn't he? If he wanted it, he could have easily gone and got it, but he's just dropped off, and now Cloud's got DRS on him, hasn't he? I do believe, maybe. But definitely Carl's got DRS on Evan. Carl's going to make the move on Evan. We've got a great helicopter cam, which we don't really want. We want a bit of car. We can't see anything. Thank you. Is Kyle going to make the move into turn 1 down the inside of Evan? He gets a fast lap of the race as well, and he makes the move happen. So Kyle makes that move. Great overtake. So, okay, I don't know what's going on. Alexi's definitely committed to going to the end now, I think. Well, you'd like to hope so, unless if not, he's kind of fucked. Who else have we got? So Vitensky maybe closing up to Morris. 8 seconds. Maybe not. 8 seconds is a bit of an ask, isn't it? We've got Twitch Funky. Maybe overtaking Knowing Light, who's had a difficult race. Colin's had a difficult race as well, hasn't he? That damage from Button's back really ruined Colin's race, didn't it? Actually, I think there's a comment. Actually, I'm going to quickly check the comment whilst we watch Kyle overtake Cloud, and then maybe Gordon as well in the same lap. Let's have a look. Okay, comment, Relkio might risk the puncher at the end. I don't think it's Relkio we've got to wonder. I think it's about Alexi who's risking a puncher, Miles. But a good shout though, because Alexi's got 18 lap mediums. We're talking, oh, Jesus, as Cloud gives a big squeeze to Kyle, and Kyle makes the move happen down the inside as Kyle goes a bit wide though. Oh, Cloud loses the back end there, so you can clearly see the rears of the mediums are slightly struggling. I'm surprised Alexi's kept the gap up. Definitely by Carson, because I thought Carson now his tyres will start flourishing. Oh, as Kyle overtakes Gordon as well. If Tricky can stay in that DRS or stay with Kyle, he might pull him along. But now we've got Evan behind them as well, who he is in a great shout, isn't he? But this is the worrying thing. Alexi now, must be really close to puncher territory. Got 3 laps to go after this one. It's going to be interesting. 21 laps he would have took them tyres, which is very, very impressive if he makes it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. It depends. It's the rears you've got to worry about around Baku. Rears are fine, then he's definitely making it to the end of the Grand Prix. If not, he's struggling. Why the fuck does he do that? So Carson, there's no real movement. It's just yeah, it's Kyle now. He's going to be on closing down. Is Evan going to make the move? I don't think he's too far back. I don't think he's going to make the move, surely. Surely not. Surely not into turn 1. Round the outside? No way. No, okay, did commit. Saw a comment. Maybe into turn 2 though? Oh, 3, sorry. Yeah, I think the same as well, Kyle. You say that though, but look at the gap. The gap extending. That's the thing I don't understand. How is Alexi keeping his tyres in this window? Maybe Relkio's made a mistake, but even Carson's catching him as well. But then he's still got the exact same gap to Kyle, so it could just be Relkio's made a little mistake at some stage in this lap. They might have to do the switcheroo, because Carson might be the only one to catch Alexi. Colin overtakes, so it looks like T Funky is going for the what's it called? Fastest lap, that's it. Which is currently held by Kyle, if I do remember. Kyle isn't gaining on any of the top 3, so well, he's definitely not gaining on Carson, at least. And so Carson, is he going to make the move? Is Relkio going to make it difficult for him? It doesn't look like he is. No, he's not even using. Yeah, okay, so they make the move. So it looks like the switcheroos happened. So this might be a Hungary 2017? Is it 2018? Whenever... Oh, I thought Relkio hit the ball then, fuck me. But 2017 situation where Bottas let Hamilton go through to see if he could catch someone in front of him. And if he doesn't, he gives the position back. But if he does, he keeps the position. Does that make sense? But 2 laps to go. 1.8 seconds, he needs to average 9 tenths per lap. Definitely doable. definitely doable. It's just that if he does it or not, because the hards will start to feel a bit shit as well now. Well, they feel better than the mediums, but they won't feel great as well. So we've got Evan now, who is still stuck behind Cloud. Swanee, who is behind... Swanee just locked up the front right. Who is behind Brett. Morris, who is slowly, surely crawling his way to P10. I don't know. Who, put your comments below. Who's been your driver of the day? I think it's got to be Alexei, Carson, Relkio, and Kyle. Because I think it's got to be top 4 realistically. I think it's a good shout out as well. Tricky, but I think if he got through Cloud sooner, he could have maybe made a shout for P3. Like, he could have easily been behind Relkio and Carson, but he hasn't. So this is interesting now, though, because last up at the Grand Prix, Alexei leads by 1.6 seconds. He can cruise now to the end, whereas Carson will be going full beans. He's got no ERS though, but neither of them have. So as Evan just gets through on Cloud, is Cloud gonna? No, he's okay. Gonna give the position up. I'm trying to watch the race, but because Swanee just overtook Brett there, I was just watching the mini-map for a couple of laps, a couple of seconds. But 9/10 now. Oh, this is his only chance. He's got to get within a second. Well, I've got to say he's got to get within 10. He's got to get within 7/10, doesn't he? If he wants to have a shout in at the line. It's 8/10. Oh, it's 7/10. Oh, it's going to be really close. It's going to be super close to the line. They've both got no ERS to give. I think he might have it. I can't believe he's done this. 21 laps on the mediums. He wins the Grand Prix. What a race by Alexei. Carson finishes second, but TRT Relkio takes P2 on penalties. Kyle's going to crawl to the line after leading literally most of the race, P4. Gordon has a great race to come, P5, getting 10 points. Evan, P6. Cloud obviously finishes P7, but is DQ'd, so will not count. Swanee, P8, which will push him up to P7. Brett, P9, which will push him up to P8. Morris comes across the line. Is he going to be within the Brett penalty? No, he's not. P10, P9. And Vincenzi's going to be the final points playing position. So Red comes across after his difficult race. Let's have a quickly look at the comments. I think that's a... Why is Crowd? I don't know, Connor, to be fair. But what a race from the guys there. As we've still got a battle on Hales as well, actually. You've got Twitch. He's going underneath. Is he going to make... It's going to be a race to the line. As he gets P14. I don't know why Cloud was still racing. I don't know. But he's DQ'd. No incidents whatsoever. Obviously, I pay attention. So he's just causing himself even more problems, hasn't he? Because it's going to be extended penalties as well, because he didn't listen to commands. But anyway, let's focus on the race. What a drive from people there. We've had Alexei go 21 laps on mediums. We had Carson come back from P14. After having damage. We've had Relkio, who come from the back. I think he was last to P3. We had who else do we have? We had Kyle, who led the race most of it, and then obviously pitted and then come back to P4. We had Gordon have a great race as well. Who else do we have have a good race? Swanee, good race. There's a lot of contenders for driver of the day, but there'll be the tweet out will be soon. Let's give you the rundown. Well, you just got the rundown, but so P1 Alexi, Relkio P2, P3, P4. I'm sorry, P3 Carson, P4 Kyle, Gordon P5, Evan P6, Cloud P7, Swanee P8, 9, 10, 11. We had a lot of finish compared to Div1 actually. We had 15 finishes compared to the 10. I think we had 10 yesterday. I think it was 10. I think we had 10. Does anyone want to confirm? I think if Div1 we had 10 finishes yesterday. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you next week for... What track is it next week? I don't know what track it is next week. It's a track anyway. We'll come to you again next week, same time, Division 2, round 6. Catch you guys next week. Thanks guys for watching. Peace.